Hi and welcome. My name is Kai Ashley, and today let's talk about getting out of resistance and into action. Now, the number one most important thing to understand is it's not about acting from how you feel. I've been one of the biggest offenders of this, basically, where I would always do what I felt like if I didn't feel like it, then I wouldn't do it. But guess what? It is actually the action that will make you feel better. Now, in some cases, the action will make you feel worse if it isn't an aligned action. If it's something that drains you and leaves you feeling terrible afterwards, then really tune in and notice if this is something that you actually need to keep doing, or if you just think it is. Now, another really important thing to understand is that when it's an aligned action, it will expand you. It will make you feel so much better once you've done it, even if it makes you feel tired. You might need to rest, to have a good nap, do some self-care, or have some fun, whatever it is. If it's the right actions, then you'll feel better in some way after having done them. Now, the number one thing to realize is that it's only hard because you think it's hard. Why is writing easy for one person and not for another, for instance? It's because one person just sits down in flow and they just let themselves do it. They don't think about it too much. Have you noticed that the things that you're finding difficult, you're overthinking them? You're thinking about how it's hard. You're thinking about all the things you have to do instead of just letting yourself sit down. And it sort of feels like a guessing energy. If you're always trying to know all the steps ahead of you before it happens, then you're missing the point of life. The reason why we don't know the future is because it's meant to be a surprise. So your job is just to be here in the now and do one action now. Do one thing right now. Now, I have a potent journaling exercise in this amazing freebie that I've just made for you. It's a little mini ebook PDF. So go ahead and grab that in the comments with this video so you can get a journaling and self-talk exercise to actually get out of resistance. It goes into it a lot deeper than I can in this video, and you'll be able to have it sent to your inbox so you can keep it forever. So make sure you grab that. Then you'll be part of my email community. Of course, you can unsubscribe at any time, but I send out so much value to help you become the best version of yourself, which brings me right into my next tip right now for getting out of resistance and into action. And that is this one simple thing. When you don't feel like it, you have to ask yourself, well, who am I choosing to be? Because it's not just about, do I feel like it? It's like, well, who are you choosing to be? And how do you want to feel? So if you're choosing to be the person that's gotten everything that you've already got and you don't want to change anything at all, then great, keep doing what you're doing. But the things that we actually desire in life, because they're new, the things coming to us are new, then what happens is we're going to have a door of fear that we have to walk through. It's going to be uncomfortable. If you're not willing to walk through the door, then that means you're willing to stay in your comfort zone, which is everything that you already have in your life and everything that you already know. So there is going to be fear, but fear doesn't mean stop. Fear is actually showing you exactly where to look, exactly where to go. But if you take your fear to mean stop, then you're continually sabotaging yourself and you'll think there's something wrong with you because you're not understanding how fear works. You see, fear actually works to tell you that the thoughts that you're thinking will give you exactly what you fear. The thoughts that you're thinking are the wrong thoughts. So you feel this fear response, not because it means stop, it means stop thinking what you're thinking, stop acting from that attitude and go. See, it's very different than how we're actually taught to relate to our fear. So to be the person who has the things that you want, it's not just about getting things, it's about being the person. If you say you want to be a popular online leader, yet you're never willing to actually show up online, then what's going to happen? Nothing. You can manifest and visualize and daydream all day. And conversely, if you say you want to be an online leader and you do show up online, yet you're showing up from this apologetic energy, hoping to prove yourself, where one day when you get to a certain place, and then you'll be good enough, and then you can dress a certain way, have a certain set, do certain programs, speak in a certain way, then you're also not going to get there either. You need the mixture of strategy and mindset, of attitude, of heart set, so that you actually choose who you're going to be first. And then you just match her actions. So one thing that really helps me get out of resistance is really the exercise that I gave you in the freebie. So as I said, make sure you get that. It's going to help walk you through a potent journaling exercise, plus self-talk you can use during your actual action time so you don't stop halfway through. But what's really helped me is when I'm not feeling like it, is to remind myself, do I want to keep feeling like this? Is this how I want to continue to feel? Because if you don't take some sort of action and change your state, you're going to continue feeling the same way and it will actually get worse. So I asked myself that, is this how I want to keep feeling? Oh, no. Well, how do I want to feel instead? Well, I want to feel good. Okay, fine. Then who do I want to be? Who do I know that I am? Who am I once I've actually skipped over the worry and the doubt and I'm already at that next level of success? Who am I then? And then I imagine it. Just let yourself guess and tune into it. Actually let yourself enjoy what's coming through you. And then you simply match the image as close as you can. Now, it won't be perfect and you will fail a lot, but that's normal. What trips you up is when you constantly get upset about your failures and your mistakes and the things you're not doing right and your resistances. It's just what happens. Just reset and start again. You can't make up for what you didn't do yesterday. All you can do is tune into now, tap into how you want to feel, who you want to be, what would she be doing, feeling, thinking, saying, allowing, and then try to match the image as close as you can. Sometimes the image may be vastly different to where you are right now. That's okay. Just do as close as you can in a way that actually feels right for you, that you're actually willing to do. And finally, the last thing I'll give you is stop thinking it's hard. Stop thinking I cannot do it, because it's essential. You need an I can and a I will attitude to succeed. So if you're thinking it's hard, you may have heard me talk about this before. Your thoughts are literally instructions, actual instructions. Like if you were a machine and you're going to program a computer, for instance, you're going to put in instructions for what it to do. What it to do? I don't know. I can't hear any other syntax for that. But what it's meant to do. Okay, so you put those instructions in. And then the computer will just do exactly what you tell it to do. Well, you're the same way. You put the instructions in through your thoughts, it's hard. Your energy will shut down. You will contract. Your ideas will dry up. You will get confused and in a tizzy, and you'll think it's because it's hard. But it's just because the sentences, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. And you're agreeing with it. I can't, I'm not smart enough. I can't do this. It's going to be hard. It's going to be embarrassing. It's not going to be good enough. And a lot of this will be on a subconscious level, which is where people like me come in with my unique gifts in reprogramming this subconscious mind through shadow alchemy, energy work, success coaching, all the good things that transform your ability to take action. It's so key to have this in alongside with the action taking, the inner work, the strategy. You must also be dissolving the subconscious blocks that keep coming up to sabotage you, but it's really more about protecting you, because you have these ideas about what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, what is hard, what isn't hard. And you'll notice that the things that you're doing easily in your life that just are there normally, you're not thinking how hard they are. So you want to apply what works in those easier areas of your life to the areas that are hard, even like matching the energies, the emotions, the vibration, the feeling, bring it up and try to think the same way about the thing you're finding hard and having resistance around. So which part of this has been a light bulb moment for you? Which one are you actually going to utilize and use? So share in the comments to help integrate it for yourself, but also as a way to give back so more people get to see this video, because you never know who is going to help. So as you know, I'm Kai Ashley. Make sure you grab the freebie in the comments if you want to take this further. And remember, you really do get to choose your own reality. Okay, gorgeous. I'll see you in the next video.